Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for some more fate grinding. This time here in Eastern Thanalan. We have 21 fates to take care of here in Eastern Thanalan, so let's get started. What do we have? Let's start with Quartz coupling. Let's get going, because there's a very special set of fates that's going to be appearing in this episode as well that I'm excited about. We've got, I think this one gives achievements. At the very least, it definitely gives orchestrion roles. We've got special fates here that I'm excited to get to. Okay, so our first fate's going to be Quartz coupling. Off to the east, over at the Burning Wall. Let's zoom out the map so we can see roughly where it's at. You can fly here pretty easily, but you can also get here by heading through the tunnel to the Burning Wall near, to the southeast of Highbridge. After years of searching, Dublin breeding grounds have finally been discovered in Eastern Thanalan. Now that we know where they mate, we can stop them from reproducing and save countless tons of ore from needless consumption. Alright. Exterminate the Doblins. Let's do it. And there we go. Warrior hit level 53. I think that was my last job to hit level 53. Everything's at 53 or higher now. Well, no, nothing's higher than 53 yet. But yeah, oof. We've already got everything at level 53, and we're nowhere close to Heavensward. Oh, goodness. There's a real chance that we're going to be at the Heavensward level cap before we get to Heavensward. That would be extremely funny. All right. Quartz coupling down. Next up, I don't think we have time for that one, so let's do Grim Undertakings. And we'll take care of that one in a little bit. That Brass Blade fate, that's going to be an important one. But I want to give... Actually, you know what? Let's do it now. This is going to be the prep, I guess, for these special fates I mentioned. Listen carefully, adventurer. Quill bandits have kidnapped several Highbridge residents and are looking to sell them off to the Amalja for tempering. Once a person has been tempered, the soul is lost and the body transformed into an empty husk which answers only to the commands of the primal Ifrit. We must stop this foul dealing and rescue the villagers before they are taken back to the Bowl of Embers. Okay, let's do it. This is Attack on Highbridge Denouement. Join the Brass Blades in rescuing the Highbridge residents kidnapped by the Quill bandits and slay the mastermind behind this dark design, Nayakuro. So, this is part of a rather lengthy and difficult fate chain. Specifically, this is the fate that appears if you fail any previous fate in the chain. And we need to complete it before the fate chain can begin again over at Highbridge. It's unknown how long it'll take for the Highbridge fates to begin. I just know, largely because it is random, fate spawns are random. But I do know that we need to clear out this fate, this failure fate, before the fate chain will be able to spawn and begin again. Alright, just need to take care of Nayakuro here, and we should be good to move on to Grim Undertakings. You are a rather bulky friend, aren't you? And there we go. You are cleared out. Alright, Grim Undertakings is being done by someone else. We're not going to get there in time, so let's go to Westward Bound. A shame someone else beat us to Grim Undertakings, but it's fine. It'll respawn in time. Westward Bound, an Amalja unit has been sighted moving west, most likely to establish a new encampment closer to Ul'dah. The safety of the city-state is at stake. Crush the beastmen and send them running back to Zanrak. Alright, let's send these Amalja packing. Thankfully, we've got plenty of flame privates here to assist as well, making this a little bit easier. Not that they do particularly much. They also don't do nothing. The NPCs can solo fates up to around 5 to 10% completion. And just like that, we're out of fates to do. Great, let's wait for more to spawn. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, new fate finally spawned like several minutes later. We ended up just hanging around waiting for one to spawn, and someone who's working on the Realm Reborn relic weapons on the, I think they're on the 4th step, ended up coming by and talking to us for a bit. But let's get started on Simple Minds. A gang of mischievous imps fancying themselves footpads have taken to assaulting travelers passing through Eastern Thanalan. Chase off the Void Scent and see the road safe once more. These Void Scents fall down nice and quick and easy. This is a really trivial fate, I find. Let's see, level 17. Found it on my checklist. And I got an Atma. Yay, just what I need. Now why are the fates spawning so slowly? What the heck? Okay, the next fate is spawned over by the Burning Wall. A man rides through. This is going to be right where the entrance to the Burning Wall on foot is. And we're fighting Mirror Knights. A strange armored figure was recently seen emerging from a fallen piece of Denouement. Proceed with caution, the creature could be hostile. Okay, so yeah, these are in fact elegant creations, I suppose. Interesting and terrifying. Definitely want to deal with them before they become an issue. Yeah, it is bizarre that we're having so few fates spawned right now in Eastern Thanalan. Normally the game makes an effort to have like 3 to 5 fates spawn per map at any given time. Especially in the Realm Reborn maps. So having just like one at a time like this is bizarre. Okay, new fate spawned. Hopefully that's a good sign that we're getting onto a better pattern, a better spawning pattern. Oh god, crashing right into the ceiling. We're gonna have to go around. We could also go through the tunnel, but... Alright, next up is Desert Rose. Riding on the dry north winds out of the Black Shroud, Kedtrap seeds have taken root in Thanalan. Without any natural predators, the seedkin are free to roam the desert unchecked, consuming everything in their path. The creatures must be tended to before they render the desert even more deserted than it already is. Alright, let's do it. Get these Kedtraps out of here and back into the Shroud. Okay, just one more left, it looks like. Cleared it. Oh my god, are we back to waiting again? Oh, this is going to be miserable. Okay, next fate is spawned. Looks like taking us down towards the Amalja encampment near the entrance to Southern Thanalan. So let's get flying down there. Alright, what do we have with this one? Hello, Flame Scouts. Ah, an adventure, and one with fire in her eyes, no less. That fire is just what we need. Spurred by rumors of a new Amalja commander, I arrived outside the Beast Tribe encampment to find not only that the commander had arrived, but that the Foul Lizards were preparing to march on Ul'dah. A request for reinforcements has already been sent via Link Shell, but it will be several bells before they arrive, and by then it will be too late. No, we must stop the enemy before they advance, and since we are sorely outnumbered, I believe the only path to victory is to lower morale by targeting both their supplies and their leader. Let's do it! Starting Bad Camp. The Amalja, stationed in their Eastern Thanalan encampment, have begun preparing for a large-scale foray into Ul'dah territory. Foil their plans by destroying supply crates and slaying the encampment leader, Glassjaw Nazaga. Okay, so goals. We don't need to fight the Amalja, though it will help to keep them off our backs. What we need to do is destroy the supply crates, and when those are gone, that should spawn their leader. Alright, one more crate up here. And then where to next? Ah, you've got one, Azam. Good work. And there's a leader. Hello there, Nazaga. Time for you to perish and your plans to be foiled. God, you are a bulky one, though. I suppose we do have 2 tanks and only 1 DPS. That's probably not helping with our damage output. Tanks do a lot of damage, but definitely not as much as an actual DPS does. Okay, Bad Camp clear. Back to waiting, apparently. Alright, next fate is spawned up in the northwest corner of Eastern Thanalan, up at the Golden Bazaar. We are heading off to Bazaar Blood Triangle. A unit of Amalja raiders has forced its way into the Golden Bazaar in search of slaves and supplies. Aid the Brass Blades stationed in the hamlet in fending off the attackers. Alright, let's do it. They're going to be coming from 2 sides. There's the southern entrance and the eastern entrance. We need to cover both entrances to protect the village. So they've got that entrance. I'm going to head over to this one. And it's not like it's a defense mission or anything. We don't need to actively protect anything from being destroyed. We just need to clear them out. But the better we are at doing this, the longer the flame privates will stick around and be able to help us. Looks like another fate has spawned. That one's going to be over by the burning wall, I believe. Bad Hair Day. We'll get to that in just a moment. Okay. Off we go. And I need to make sure to mark it for the party. Oh, we got 2 over here. Excellent. We'll go Bad Hair Day and then Spare the Hair. And that puts us at 13 fates left. Okay, over to the burning wall. This one's going to be, let's see. Right over where Quartz, near where Quartz coupling was. Quartz coupling was here. A man right through is here. This one's right in the middle of the two. Alright, Bad Hair Day. Countless vials of Snurble and Furble blood have transformed what was once a man into a mad tangle of golden fur. Put poor Aitz out of his misery. Oh no! This was a man who tried to use that anti-balding strategy using Snurble and Furble blood, and now this has occurred. Well, this is tragic. Oh, but you are a durable one. Gotta cut through all of the hair, I suppose, before we can get to the meat. I feel horrible for saying it like that. Why did words come out of my mouth? Yeah, you were once a person? I hate that. Can I get a look at your face? Why did your face? I hate those eyes. I hate those eyes. I don't want to look at your face anymore. Okay, let me grab some of these ads, pull them off my friends. And back to just fighting Aitz. Speaking of calling these things cute, ignoring their faces, I'm pretty sure my friend group was having a conversation the other day about it is tragic that Snurbles are like the one cutest Final Fantasy XIV enemy that doesn't have any merch like a plushie. I'm trying not to look at the face of Aitz. I think Aitz might have an exception to its face due to its lore, but yeah, they're just little fluff balls. That could be a really adorable plush. If only they would release those. God, but you have a lot of hair that we've got to cut through. Okay, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're dead. Okay, on to Spare the Hair. And that is, you can probably guess, going to be a similar fate. Just over on the not Burning Wall side of this area. An old wives' tale states that if the monster Gossamer comes to you in your sleep, you will be awake as bald as a melon. Middle-aged men across the realm unite, for the bane must be quelled. Alright, let's destroy Gossamer. Then after that, we've already done Westward Bound. Come on, game, be a little kinder. Well, you are far less durable than your friend. No, you also have a horrible face. It's the eyes. The eyes are the only distinct part of the face I can see, and they just look... I don't like them. There's something about them that's upsetting. I think it's just too human-like. Or, yeah. Okay. You're clear. Back to waiting. Alright, our next fate has spawned up just to the north of Camp Drybone. Almost Paradise. Anyone who has been to Drybone can easily see how the place has earned its name. It is an unforgiving place, arid and dry beyond compare. What little water can be found in the area is so prized, men have been known to trade gold just for a sip. This is why the few springs must be protected from those who would foul them. Slugs. Yeah, that's nasty. Let's clear out the slugs so they don't ruin the watering hole. And then a couple more just spawned, finally, goodness. Are we finally getting out of the fate slump that we've been stuck in? Alright, big Bagoly theory next. Alright, Julie will be back soon. Got summoned for something. And we've got 2 fates over here. As long as no one ends up doing Manifest Destiny without us, we should be fine. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Julie's going to need to not be in the party in order to switch servers, so, just gonna do that little bit of help for her. That would be unfortunate if she had to log back in just to leave the party. Alright, big Bagoly theory. After showing absolutely no signs that they were any more than twisted masses of metal, debris fallen from Denouement 5 summers past is coming to life and brutally attacking those unfortunate enough to come across the inorganic creatures. One of those mirror knights, as the people call them, has been sighted destroying a farmstead nearby. Alright, let's take care of it. Just gotta grab all these enemies so they're not pestering my friends. Please? Please attack me? I've got my tank stance up now. Oh, you do not want to come after me, do you? Oh, as I'm switched over to tank. That's why. That's what happened. Okay, well, you're going down with some speed at least. Too bad we are down 1 person. I think if you have at least 4 people in a party, you get access to Limit Break 1 in the overworld, which is really funny. It'd be really funny to use a Limit Break against a Fate and a Fate boss. Alright, down goes Bagoly, on to Manifest Destiny. Please. There we go. Oh god, yep, someone's working on it. We gotta go. We gotta go or we will miss our chance to even participate. I had a feeling this would end up happening. Let's see, how much... Okay, it's only half done. I think we're good. I think we'll be able to get the highest rating, which is all I'm aiming for. A militia lancers approach from the east. Engage the beastmen before they can reach Highbridge. Alright, let's do it. The militia cannot be allowed to succeed. Oh shit! Oh shit! Highbridge begins! Highbridge begins! This is the special fate chain. This is a 4-fate long chain. Keycurn bandits have launched a surprise assault on Highbridge. Join forces with the remaining brass blades and defend the landmark with your lives. The better you do in the earlier fates in this series, the easier the later fates will be. We have 9 brass blades remaining. The more of them who die, the worse our chances of succeeding in the later fates are. And I believe if all of them die, then we just can't even move on to the next fates. Okay. Is Julie back online, by the way? Let's see. Give that a moment to refresh. No, you're still on Marlboro. Alright. She'll be back eventually. Oh crap, one of them are dead. There are a few Keycurn who made it back here. Crap. Okay, well, Omega got him. We're fine. Still, 8 of 9 remaining. That's not bad. We've got plenty of brass blades to help. Okay, yeah, they're coming in from the side. I'm gonna go back up and go help over here. Because that is a problem. Okay, this is going well. I think there's probably just one remaining that's not dead yet, or one Keycurn left. There we go. Prelude is done. Act 1 begins. Keycurn bandits have launched... Oh, same description. Don't need to worry about it. No, wait, it is a different description. Fend off the... Keycurn bandits have launched a surprise assault on Highbridge. Fend off the attackers while ensuring the safety of the village residents and their supplies. So yeah, we have 6 residents we need to protect, and 4 supply crates we need to protect. Okay, they are going to try to slip in through the back over here as well. So it might be good to be stationed back in the village itself. 'Cause they will sneak around and just cause problems. But yeah, if all of the supplies break and or all of the villagers are kidnapped, we fail. Alright, and here comes some of the brass blades. Hunberg the Longhaft and his... I'm going to be generous and call it a polycule, though it's probably not the intent. I think it is implied, yeah, it is implied through some of his dialogue during this that he is, in fact, having sex with most of the Mikote in, who are stationed at Highbridge. Okay, you get over here, you damn row runners. Get away from the villagers and their crates. Okay, Act 1 clear. Act 2 begins. Keycurn bandit leader Gil Pincher Zuzurun has joined the fray. Oh god, more row runners coming. Continue your efforts to fend off the attack while protecting the village residents and their supplies. Yeah, this just keeps getting more chaotic. The Keycurn are going to continue trying to kidnap villagers, continue trying to destroy the supplies, while we also have to fight the boss. Chaos, chaos. If you fail any step of this, the next fate that will spawn will be attack on Highbridge Denouement, which you need to complete before the Prelude can begin again. Okay, y'all get back here. Oh goody, here comes Skill Pincher. Oh dear. We're all right in the thick of it. This can be a very difficult fate if you're trying to do it solo. It's not impossible to do it solo. It's not the easiest thing in the world either. I would recommend not doing it solo. And if you are doing it solo, do it as a tank. It's just much easier to survive the onslaught when you are a tank. Okay, Zuzurun is down, which means it's time for revenge. Alright, on we go. Let's raid the camp. It turns out the Kikun bandits were hired by the Amalja to kidnap Highbridge residents and deliver them to the Bowl of Embers for tempering. Slay the Amalja leader, Nayuk Ro, and end this madness. And I believe for clearing the first 2 acts, for Prelude, Act 1 and Act 2, for clearing all of those, there will temporarily be a merchant over at Highbridge who will give you access to special minions and orchestrion roles. We'll be getting to that soon enough, once we've cleared out this 3rd fate. And yeah, I think only 1 brass blade went down. Nearly everyone else survived. No one got kidnapped. Anyone who does get kidnapped during the first 3 fates will be over here imprisoned at the camp, shouting for help, and we will free them upon clearing this fate out. Oh, but it's good that we have all the brass blades supporting us. Makes it so much easier. And there's the rest of the brass blades coming in to help. Just in time to see the end and the curtain call. Okay, let's see. You should be the merchant, I believe. Yes? Oh, you've got a lot on hand. Okay, let's grab a tiny rat and grab fleeting rays. And Julie's back. Let's get you back in the party. And I got the achievement curtain call as well, so let's mark that off. Okay, now while that's being dealt with, let's see. Next fate looks like either that or that. Let's do Heart of Sagolii first. But yeah, looks like just 4 fates left after that. Perfect. Elder Longhorns are extremely territorial and will attack anything which draws too close to their dens. This is fine when those dens are at the top of unscalable peaks, but when they lie within earshot of well-traveled caravan roads, things can become quite hairy. Drive the goats back to the mountains where they belong. Oh, I do love how level sync turns off your tank stance. It's so irritating. I hope they fix that at some point. Alright. Heart of Sagolii clear, onto License to Quill. Okay, we've got Steel Quill Tukos to deal with. Tuko quills are prized for their durability and sought by weavers across the realm to use as sewing and knitting needles. The spines of Steel Quill Tukos, however, are a different story. When shed along the Royal Sunway, they can cause grievous injuries to chocobos and other beasts of burden who use the roads. Slice Steel Quill Tukos and keep the thoroughfares clear. Okay, now that that's dealt with, we've got 2 left. Oh goody, the last 2 fates I need both spawned at the same time. Perfect, actually. We'll clear one and then move on to the other. And then we'll be clear. Also, I am surprised we've done 25 fates so far, and I only have 2 Atma from this area. That's wild. I should have more like 6. I'm having a miserable drop rate right now. I don't know what's happening, but it's very depressing. We'll talk about the Atma eventually. Okay. Men who see goats, packs of wild Myotragus, have left their mountain homes to forage in the lowlands. The beastkin are known to eat anything and everything, and if not stopped and driven back to the crags, they will more than likely consume what precious little foliage remains in Thanalan. Alright, let's clear out the goats. Send them back to the mountains. As for if you were snooping on our chat logs and saw what we were talking about, I recently played an indie game called In Stars in Time. Fantastic game. My game of the year for 2023. I'm unbelievably delighted with that game. Like, that was seriously one of the best experiences I've had in a video game. Oh god, help. 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 I can't get on my mount because they're attacking me. Why are they attacking me? They're attacking me and they're not even able to fight me anymore because... Juniper. Please, there we go. Okay, well, the fate might actually end up being cleared before I even get there, in which case, I'm going to be devastated. No, 31%. We've got time. But yeah, In Stars in Time. My favorite game of 2023, easily. I recommend it. It's real good. I'm very messed up about it. But do take the content warning seriously. If the game opens on content warnings, please take them seriously. It is a heavy game, but it's really good. A malevolent spirit freed from his subterranean prison when the calamity unearthed the invisible city is indiscriminately attacking those who journey into the ruins in search of fortune and knowledge. Seek out the Undertaker and release his soul from the fetters of the corporeal realm. Cleared reading it just before the fate ended. Did that get... Yeah, that got highest honors. Awesome. That is every fate in East Thanalan. Awesome. Thank you so much to my friends for joining me for this again today. Now that that's done, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, what are we doing next? I believe... let me check. I think we're finishing off the main story for 2.1. Yeah, just a couple more quests in the main story for 2.1. And then we'll be moving on to the last, hardest content of the patch. I'll see everyone next time for that.